This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba for another technical diving tips, techniques, and trips video. In December of 2022, we traveled from Houston, Texas to the small southern Caribbean island of Bonaire. With the help of the new Area 9 Mastery Diving Research Center, located across from the Oil Slick Leap parking lot on the northern end of Bonaire. The Area 9 operation is managed by Mr. G of Tech Week fame, and our bottom and deco gases were blended by Jimmy. With the logistical support of Mr. G, Jimmy, and the Area 9 Dive Center, we were able to plan a 100-meter shore dive. A difficulty of doing a 100-meter shore dive in Bonaire is selecting the correct site. The site must have access to the actual needed depth, in this case 100 meters, and the required depth must be able to be reached at a distance not too far from the shore. Last, the entry point must be compatible with the use of multiple tanks required for this type of dive. As you can see from this video clip, from a visual standpoint, the dive was not very interesting. However, the dive did achieve the mission objective, which was to determine if we could find a site easily accessible and at which we could achieve hypoxic trimix training depths. Here's a copy of our actual dive profile. As the chart illustrates, we actually went to a depth of 103.3 meters, and the total dive length was approximately 1 hour and 19 minutes. Of that 1 hour and 19 minutes, we spent approximately 9 minutes descending along with the bottom time, and we spent 1 hour and 10 minutes on the ascent and in decompression stops. In case anyone is interested and missed it earlier in the video, for breathing gases, we use 2020 as our travel gas, 1250 as our bottom gas, 32 as our first deco gas, and 100% oxygen as our second deco gas. A question that frequently comes up is, why do we use 32% as our first deco gas? The use of 32 versus 50 allows us to go to our first deco gas earlier on in the decompression schedule. It does not require specifically an O2 clean regulator, and it is also free as part of our weekly dive package. Lastly, since the 20-foot 100% O2 deco stop time is generally the same between 50% and 32%, we will generally use 32% as our first deco gas. This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.